once again, Jonathan Asante Oche, a political analyst. Me wa fa no adope ba me no any enkomo. Now, before that, of our to make a good morning.
Morning, Speaker.
Empomo to say.
Yeah, me Addo no.
Erade di me nkwa ache me anope me ho ye pa. Very well. Eti Gina Suma me quick one. Na ye more footage way Emra. Ya ba na fe ya twaso ede ho enkomo. But your journey live on Facebook na. Over the weekend, video way very viral. I was telling you about it. Some time ago, President Akufo Addo, in the same viral video, was seen ordering the Greater Accra Regional Minister to go talk to a chief Yebo national anthem na still na no what na konya. So same as happened. Na Ghanaians are calling for the head of the daughter of the president himself. Say Yebo national anthem at an event in the presence of the president. Now, she seemed unconcerned about the air Koso giving total disregard to your national anthem, and the respect it ought to be given. But your shares our footage, Emra, na yenin komo.
Can you take your seats? The national anthem of the Republic of Ghana. Thank you.
And the footage you just saw, the president of the Republic, Nana Addo Akufo Addo, and then on his left, Noan Kasaneba, speaking on phone. Now, this is a photo grade and a video grade of the previous or the past video footage of the same president speaking to the Honorable Henry Cote, the Greater Accra Regional Minister, asking him, say, or Hinibiti Akojasu at the time, our national anthem, is ongoing, not yebo at an event, and then he see no reason why the chief ought to disrespect your national anthem, and then again the office of the president. But this is also another one. Ghana for a de Hong Kong, Kassetia say posterity will be the best judge in Ayekano. This is what has happened to the president once again. The president's daughter is on phone whilst the national anthem able. Now I don't know come case. But because of the SC painting, Ghanaians are saying, sir, what is good for the goose is equally good for the gander. The president ought to have called the daughter to order. Said national anthem anayebo. You cannot be speaking on phone or posting your actions and inactions, show disrespect to the office of the president and the national anthem. I know you've come across this video. Your take on it.
Yeah, Speaker.
Yes, meet you.
Morning, Maminchia. Shafwani, Etienne.
Kessben 92.9.
But position who ye kakra me online no emu breaki. But what you mean? Okay, it is clear. Yes.
Okay. Office here now, baby. I want to network. It can mention generally the whole world or all over now. National anthems, bar and how people react. Even in financial football, stadia, two opposing sides, about two different national anthems, and in both cases, both nationals and non-nationals of the particular national anthem, they keep quiet and listen and observe. They keep quiet, listen and observe attentively the playing of the national anthem. The real opposing side. Only citizen of that particular country, but you still observe. You do the same things. Na ya born there now, or no so a mind bano. Into the same way, no. Even when we are holding national events, for example, which is not the case in terms of football, we have invited diplomats who are non-Ghanaians. We have invited, we have ambassadors who are non-Ghanaians. We have guests from different parts of the who are non-Ghanaians. But once the national anthem is being played, no, they rise to the occasion, and then you'll be a piano. So, young fa and a infant to twins and yes, near one say, a dear pa and a what does a be a man penny, a quick religion minister so a tree or him be any man, I say, in a very rude manner. No? Of course, what the president did was an overreaction. But make one swa, I don't know, and I say, no question. Some.
Hello, Mr. Ashley. Hello, Doc. Yes, online the more a breaky beam. I don't know. But what's the main cap? Okay, so say the yeah, kakra. And what journey here? This is Kessben 92.9 Kessben Television Live. Na yene Dr. Jonathan Asante and AD and Komo about the video footage I watch on TV and then on our social media handles. Now, this is what has happened. Now, Ghana for Ankasa and a trendy video this weekend. Almost all the platforms you come across the same video footage and pay Hong Kong. But in effect, what do we need to know as citizens? Your national anthem. What does the national anthem require of us? And Hong Kong and Dr. Jonathan Asante we will get him back onto the line shortly. Na afe yeneno ewie enkomo no mame fast than bema Eclipse Collateral Management and Business Advisory Services. Wacho one more adaroma and pay one more ebwao ama o property document no emfaso bebre na no ebaso ede eba. Eti se utie me and pay na oye property owner mpacho o documentation ni nyina di adanse se property no eye wodia and pay Eclipse for betime ede aye adwuma na afe one more commission ewo ho afe oye company o pese will secure a loan facility with a bank but you do not have the required collateral ebetime aboa ma onsa etime account loan no we are collateral management company enti anope oni any enkomo oni edi enkomo a yabejo so na yaboa assist with collateral ebetime aboa ma wa secure o facility no Abakan Street ewa Denta new site ho ana obehu ye numbers no 0266 999020 0266 999020 and afi 0302 551877 na one Eclipse Collateral Management for any enkomo anope think safety and decent income. Doc anope otimeka.
Yeah, speaker.
Okay. To assume me say the yeah pa.
Okay. I na your office no. Network here na etwitwase.
So unfortunate. But yet yes, now ugo so a wo the need why whether you are a diplomat and a citizen, yes, national anthem no boy, you need to observe it.
Yeah, ultimately say non-nationals and nationals are respected national anthems wherever they are played. And into the end, attentively. So be our cripple, not so one to me engine power or what attentive, not observing national anthem. We are. Then secondly, no, we are not even supposed to move. We are not even supposed to move. Anything about national anthem, because the national anthem of Ghana, near about Edia Twaso. So within that period, everyone is supposed to remain stationary and accordingly respect the national anthem of that country. Into no flag, ejina ho ama oman mu nyina and international flag no edi now I'm saying say baby me do here no me say Oman Penny has had a banter. He's had a banter with chiefs in this country, and he has disrespected them by virtue of pronouncement or making. Okay, as someone, a very unpalatable response that he gave to one of the chiefs in Volta region about the reopening of a school. Men can and for aso and a pay. And on Mancheno. I was a Santa region. I could count bad roads to one some. Bad roads now could count one some. Dear Bay, for that reason, you know, among Twaba and Farmer NPP. A dear Bay, Moya and Oman Penny the man. And Moyane say, well, Kokometina one way, yeah. And this among Twaba and Farmer NPP, and I'm to amount when they obey me up to Abana Adia. And also so a dancing, yes, so a train NPP, and Oman Penny, and Kasa. Including that about me, Alan Kennedy and Omuna. I told me answer. Yes, he and say, the Siano, the Sia, or he offends a guard chief, one of the now airborne national anthem. And we expected the man to observe it. But the observation, I was saying, could be with you on the way you know. But for 1 year, once the ABR, he was absent-minded, and Nazar or can't send me, and that's what will be a ding common. That would have meant to say he's not observing that. So we can appreciate the fact that ABR, although maybe I know what here. I don't think he was assuming say as chief was bigger than the nation. That was not the case. But we later found out the reason I went to me and said, one. Already Nankas and Oman Penny in penny for a delay. A bra, mother share some mobile statistical program on the University of Ghana campus. Man, this Abran show. Why a penny one so. Until at that time, the health condition would not have allowed him to do so. But the president did not find out that. He instructed and ordered his regional minister to virtually go and disrespect that particular chief, virtually. Now, we've not seen any such thing with respect to any of the chiefs from Achim or whichever. We've never had any such thing. He's done that to the Volta region, he's done that to the city chief, he's done that to a guard chief. So this gross disrespect, we've not seen that among the chiefs of Achim or Ebuaka or whatever.
Yes, maybe the chiefs in those areas now person referred to do conduct themselves well.
Well, sir, the American say somebody will also say the Obama about misconducting a one new, which means say maybe you have developed those areas. That's the more reason why others are complaining and not giving a hoot to them. Let us focus on a national way now. It is just the analogy that we're drawing. So when you have your daughter, one, she rises to the occasion of the national anthem. That is good.
Yeah.
But then she is out of touch with the reality. One, you say Bia, Obi Eka Bibia Gunasumo, Nemum will receive phone call in the midst of the national anthem. Two, she shouldn't have forgotten to say, we are in a telecommunication world now, IT world, and that whatever you do, whether somebody is interested or not, there could be a video to that effect. So she did not give a hoot to that as well. So for her, the national anthem is not superior to whoever she was conversing with. And what does say Bia? Then we have been put at the hospital within that particular moment. That 1 minute of national anthem or 2 minutes will not have distracted her to the point to say, "Over fuck all." What done in a home? Why a movement in the presence of her father, and the father looks on. What is the effect? It tells you that the father is very unprincipled. He is only appropriating and reprobating. Now, lovely father, yes, my daughter is misbehaving. Now, if all this while, after all these days, the president has not issued any public apology, or public repudiation or scolding of his daughter, then he's not a principled father. He's not a principled president for that matter. The president himself, through his daughter, they have disrespected the national anthem, and they have disrespected all of us and Ghanaians as a whole. That, for me, is something that we cannot let go.
Obibeka say we ya dear Duncan says coming for national discussion and debate, but once it is something that has happened before, no, people would have wished the president, in a far extent, draw the banner attention to what was happening at that moment, because the president himself, in the video as we are watching now, no, it's a standstill. He's up. Arising on their feet. Again, you see the executive secretary to the office of the president. Sorry, with the exception of Nebana, Wanono seem to be unconcerned with what is happening. Now, the phone calls no done and honey are there. And at that point in time, no, what could the president have done in changing the situation and the narrative?
He could have shouted on her to do the right thing.
Just like that.
On her. Yes.
Just like that.
Of course, she's an adult. She should know better. So if you see the levels of morality differ when your father is holding a high office in any country. You are supposed to live a certain standard.
Kessben 92.9.
And that is what people will use to measure your father as far as his office is concerned.
Okay.
Don't forget, if your father is a vice chancellor, the vice chancellor's son is involved in examination of practice. What does that mean? You are the head of an academic institution, and your son is involved in examination of practice. Don't forget what happened in Lagos years back. And I think Professor Sensu, the boss, got involved in something of that sort.
92.9.
And you know how people, Tanya, they say, Papa, no. What you say? And then, in Tremone say, Papa, no, Uba, Kokoye, Bibisana. The level of morality, or the call for a higher standard of morality to be displayed, the level of morality required, if your father is a vice chancellor, your son gets involved in examination of practices, by far higher.
Okay.
By far higher. And if someone penning, ne baba, what with an EFP, or adult. When you now so you know no be now observing the playing of the national anthem. That's how the phone at Tarawa Swan. Phone upon and EFP being put a beer. Oh, yeah, I know when you say, oh, all you needed to tell the person is say, Mr. Your national anthem, I'll call you back.
Okay.
Quickly. Then you put it there. Then you put maybe a earpiece, what can you do? Then you cut it to the call. Now, tells me, say, one, she doesn't respect the father. Two, she's not being raised well.
Oh, no, we cannot conclude on that, Rana.
Yes, because you see, I can say, the moral requirement on the daughter or the son of the president cannot same for the son of a farmer. Cannot.
I see.
The son said, near farmer and Barakwaya, and Chatisi, and yeah, and go viral.
Kessben 92.9.
President Baya, and go viral. The son said the media is focused on you. And another break is required. And no continue, so if we had principled president in this part of the world, and then maybe a president will resign. Ministers could easily have resigned. But what do we see? That's not what we see. In our part of the world, it is a job that is a do or die affair. The resources are involved. Think it's so and so. No. We have unprincipled people ruling rather this part of the world. You know. We have many of them are very unprincipled. And people resign on meager reasons as far as other parts of the world are concerned.
Very well. Very well.
But we don't see that in our part of the world. So these are some of the things. I can easily say that, one, I don't want to think that the father is afraid of the daughter. Two, You see, being a president is different from being a father. What I said, being a president is different from being a father. And as a father, no, have you been able to conduct, support, supervise, counsel on principal grounds your children? Because, as I said, I just have a partner issue the banner, and that's one can ask them.
Very well. Doc, Marina was.
And a president went to me day as a photo. At least you should have told her. Who we are over to my day, I will call. But you remember that the command could have been a memory. Photo. So, that be just our intimacy.
Very well.
You know, we have liberty to go on a conjecture. One, is it the case that the girl does not respect the father? Two, is it the case that because she does not have any respect for the father?
Or is it the case where one of the common mistakes? Breaking protocol.
It could be a mistake, but I am saying that at her age, she should know better.
Thank you.
Know that your father is occupying a highly respected position of this country.
Very well.
The number one citizen. You should do the right thing, especially when the media is focused. You can do that in the comfort of your home.
Very well. Doc, I'm grateful, Adope. Thank you for your time.
Okay.
And see, Jonathan Asante, doctor, is a political science analyst, and Adope, you know, heading come 6 after 9.